Well, we're going to continue reading our story, Dookie, Suki, and Big Mo. Last time, what was it? Help from the thunder. You remember when they saved the baby? Do you remember when Big Fow held Big Mo and he could do nothing? And the witch doctor set fire to the funeral pyre. And Big Mo called to the God of heaven, and he sent rain and wind, and he put the fire out. Everyone ran, and Big Mo grabbed the little baby. At the mission. After parting with Cola at the marketplace, Big Mo and Dookie went through the puddles in the winding road that led to the mission. The sun came out, and everything became hot and steamy. "I'm tired, Big Mo," said Dookie with a sigh. "Of course you are. I should have thought of that." He lifted her up so she could ride on his hip while he held her with one arm. After the doctor had given the baby into the care of the mission lady, he listened carefully to Mo's story. "We will make this a test case," said the doctor. "We will bring both the father and the charm doctor before the court. I am sure this will help to stop the evil practice. Now, as to the infant, are there relatives who would care for her? The grandmother? The father? Surely there is someone who would take her and raise her. Like Dookie, she needs some love and security." "I do not know any relatives who would be interested," said Mo. "They made a pretense of mourning, but no one lifted a hand to save the baby, not even the father. When I mentioned someone who would take her and raise her, I really was not thinking of relatives." The doctor winked through his glasses at Dookie, who was sitting on the couch beside Mo. "I hardly think they deserve a nice baby after what they tried to do to her. Do you, Dookie?" "No," said the girl. There was a sweet seriousness in the little face. "I think she should have a nice daddy, like Big Mo." Soon the mission lady brought in the infant. It had been bathed, fed, and wrapped in a blanket. The lady placed the sleeping infant in Mo's arms. Suddenly, the idea broke through to Big Mo. The doctor was referring to him. He looked down at the tiny bit of helpless humanity, and compassion came over him. Mo looked at the doctor questioningly. "Do you mean me? Do you think I could? Can you think of anyone who would be more concerned or more fitted to care for this little one than you are after you saved her from a terrible death? I think it is time for Dookie to have a sister. What do you say, young lady?" "Oh, yes," she agreed, clapping her hands. "I could help take care of the baby. I could be her play mother." Big Mo put his arm around Dookie and held her close. "Whatever you say, my precious one. Do you think we can manage?" Dookie put her arm around Mo's neck. "Oh, I'd love it," she said earnestly. "I think it's going to work out all right," said the doctor. "I'll have some papers made out at the court that will give you rights to the baby. Then no one can take her from you. Now, will you be our guests at the dining hall? It's time for dinner." "I was getting hungry," said Dookie, as she took the hand of the mission lady and followed Big Mo and the doctor. You want to see the picture? There it is. Big Mo, the doctor, and there's the mission lady nurse with the baby, handing it to Big Mo. So we see now that the family has grown. It's not just Dookie and Big Mo, but now there's a little girl who's added to their number. I wonder what we'll learn in our next chapter.